Hi everyone. If you need to switch to manual focusing while you're shooting with an AF lens, or if you're shooting with manual lenses and want a crisp and razor-sharp image, this video is for you. In low-light situations or when the scene lacks contrast, manual focusing becomes your go-to method. Most modern digital cameras support manual focusing, and you can use vintage manual focusing lenses with the help of an adapter. For today's tutorial, I'm using Nikon Z6 III. The Nikon Z6 III and also Nikon ZF both offer excellent manual focusing capabilities, even with non-CPU lenses, making them ideal for photographers and videographers who prefer full control. Whether you're using a native Z lens or you're using a vintage Nikon lens, non-CPU lens like this, that doesn't have any electronic contact to communicate with the camera, and you can use it with the help of an adapter and mount it on Z6 III. Both cameras support smooth manual focusing assistance features. When you mount a manual focus lens, Nikon Z6 III no longer can perform autofocus or face or eye detection or 3D tracking or subject tracking, because there is no communication between the lens and the camera. They cannot communicate with the camera through the electronic pins. These features only are available when you're using an AF lens. But manual focusing doesn't mean that you have to be guessing. Nikon gives you excellent tools to focus confidently and precisely. So without any further ado, let's take a look at these tools, how they work to give you razor-sharp and crisp images. The most used among them is focus picking. It highlights in-focus edges with selectable colors, white, red, yellow, and blue, and helps you visually identify the plane of focus in real time. You can adjust the picking sensitivity in the menu. Focus picking is very useful for fast manual focusing when you're shooting a video or shooting some street shots. Let me walk you through Nikon Z6 III menu and show you how to set it up. For setting focus picking, go to photo shooting menu, go to pencil, A focus, and A12 is focus picking. You can turn this on, and focus picking sensitivity, you can set it to 1, which is low, and standard and high, and I use 1 when I'm shooting macros with a very shallow depth of field. And focus picking highlights. Depending on the scene that you are shooting, you can change the color. You can choose red, yellow, blue, and white. When you use autofocus lenses and you use manual focusing, you can perform autofocus and eye face animal detection and 3D or subject tracking. As you can see, I am moving the camera and this green box is tracking the eye. But when you use a manual focus lens, you cannot perform autofocus and eye face animal detection or 3D or subject tracking. This feature only works with AF lenses. I'm gonna change it to a full manual focus lens. Okay, I changed the lens, and this is a non-CPU 55mm f3.5 Nikon macro lens. It doesn't have a chip, so it cannot communicate with the camera. That's why we don't see that focus confirmation dot on the bottom left hand corner. And the amazing thing about using this manual lens on Nikon Z6 III and Nikon ZF is that even in manual you can track the subject, and this is just amazing, and it helps you to precisely focus on your subject. Another tool that you can use with this non-CPU lenses is use the minus and plus buttons, and you can focus up to 200%. Also, you can use focus picking. Let's go to the menu, and I'm gonna choose high sensitivity with a red highlight. And you can see the highlights, the red highlights, confirming that you are in focus. And you also can notice that when you're in focus, you don't get the green confirmation box. It doesn't turn green. It only turns green when you're using AF lenses. Second tool is Magnified View or Zoom Assist. Pressing the magnification button while composing gives you up to 200% magnification for precise focusing, working on both LCD and the EVF, electronic viewfinder. Using this feature is crucial when you're shooting in shallow depth of field, like shooting a macro, or you are using vintage non-CPU lenses. Now I'm going to show you how to assign zoom in or magnification to video recording button. So let's go to photo shooting menu, go to pencil, controls, and custom control, and this is video recording button. It's already assigned to zoom on and off. Let's say I put it on virtual horizon, and now it's virtual horizon, and then go back to zoom on and off. You can choose low magnification of 50%, 1:1, 100%, or high magnification of 200%. And that is it. And the third tool is focus confirmation dot. If you're using a manual lens with a CPU chip like AIP or some D series lenses, the camera displays a green dot in EVF or LCD, and this dot lights up when your subject is in focus. When you're using non-CPU lenses like this 35mm f2.8 lens or this 55mm f3.5 macro lens, you need to register these lenses, meaning that you have to tell the camera what kind of lenses are these, and what is the focal length, and what is the maximum aperture. And the most important thing is that when you register these lenses, you tell the camera what kind of lens you're using. You are able to use IBIS, in-body image stabilizer, and be able to shoot at low shutter speed in low light. So let's jump into the menu, and I'm going to show you how to register these non-CPU lenses. I'm going to add 2 non-CPU lenses. To do so, I'm going to photo shooting menu, and then scroll down to wrench and non-CPU lens data. You can register up to 20 lenses here. So my number 1 lens is going to be the 55 millimeter macro lens, and its aperture is 3.5. Okay. Now if I go to number 2, I'm gonna register a 35 millimeter f2.8, and I'm done over here. So anytime I need to use the 35 or 55, I know that my camera is recognizing these 2 lenses. Let me give you a tip. You can make manual focusing even faster. I recommend that if you work with manual lenses and prime lenses often, put that focus peaking in your eye menu. I'm going to show you how to do it in the menu. Now I'm going to show you how to add focus peaking to your eye menu. To do so, just go to the menu and scroll down to pencil, go to controls, and F1 is customize eye menu. Now I'm in eye menu, and I'm gonna change this time-lapse video to focus peaking. And I'm done. So anytime I go to my eye menu, I have the access to turn focus peaking on or off, and choose focus peaking sensitivity, or choose a focus peaking highlight color. As easy as that. If you're planning to shoot a video or use vintage glass creatively, the Nikon Z6 III Focus Assist tools make it the best full-frame camera for the job, even without the subject tracking. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. I hope you found it useful and you liked it. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. By subscribing to the channel, you help me and you give me motivation to make these videos every week. I post a new video every week on Monday or Tuesday, and by subscribing to the channel, you won't miss any of the upcoming videos. If you have any question regarding photography or videography, just leave it in the comments. It's going to be my true pleasure to answer. And as always, take good care of yourself. Keep shooting. I see you soon. Cheers.